Pisces, this is going to be a look at November 4th through the 7th. Let's get straight into it. Keep in mind this is general, so only take what applies, leave the rest. If at any point you would like a personal, definitely check out the information in the description. And let's get straight into the reading. This is going to be an 8-card spread. Let's go ahead and get started. And the first card we're going to start with is a card from this deck. What's the message for my Pisces from their spirit guides? What do they urgently need to know for this time frame? Alrighty. So let's go ahead and look at this card. Okay, so it says valiant courage, and it reads take action with passion. So during this time frame, first thing I'm hearing is keep going. I just keep hearing that. Keep going, keep going. So when things seem kind of testy within your own energy, there may not even be anything physically going on around you at the moment. You may just be having moments where your energy's low or you just feel out of it. Understand that you guys do need to keep going, because you guys are making personal progress in your life by constantly keeping yourself moving, even in moments where things feel off, because I'm getting that feeling. Another thing I'm feeling with this card, there's things that you want to do in your life, but it's like either overthinking or like negative self-talk could be keeping you from reaching that ultimate goal that you may have. So this is making sure that you're just taking action on things that you're passionate about. And you can never go wrong in terms of attracting new opportunities in that sense by putting yourself out there. The worst thing you can do is actually not put yourself out there and miss actually seeing if there's opportunities on the other side of taking action. So awesome energy. Let's go ahead and get started with the present situation. We have the 10 of Cups. So there could be a huge focus on family. There could be a family member who I'm hearing needs to get taken care of. There could be like some health issues, or they need like emotional support. So you could be like taking some time to go visit family. Or a lot of you are doing things for the sake of your family. This could be wanting to look at different houses to possibly move in. Thinking about the best options in terms of, because what my mind keeps wanting to kind of like focus on is like some of you guys are in a family situation where you and the person you have children with, it's like you guys fuss and fight, and it's like you're trying to take in consideration of the moves that you make and how it may affect your child, even though you and the person you may have kids with may not have the best relationship. I also see a lot of you focusing on just personal happiness, just wanting to do you in terms of like not like unapologetically moving basically. A lot of you have been overly worried and concerned about other people and how they feel. So this is you kind of like taking your power back in that sense. Now, recent past with the Knight of Swords, there may have been like this abrupt communication that may have happened. This may have been like, I'm hearing like someone who you never thought you would hear from again, you heard from. This may have been randomly. Okay, they could have reached out to you, said something to you just out of the blue. But that's one thing I'm seeing. Another thing I'm seeing with this energy, if that's not the case, again, this is general. This is like something abruptly happening where you may have had to cuss somebody out, or you may have had to think quick. A lot of you guys also realize that you were just so in tunnel vision for some time when it came to career that you may have been like neglecting your emotional health in a sense, and it could be catching up in terms of you guys now having to deal with it. especially if you were using work as like a way to kind of deflect from personal life. I mean, it happens to a lot of us. But near future, with the Hierophant, a lot of you could be considering whether or not you want to get married. Or if you're married currently, this is considering whether or not you want to stay married. A lot of you have also seen, like, I keep hearing like spiritual development, spiritual growth. So a lot of you may be getting further into your spiritual journey, and you could be learning a lot of new things about yourself, or you could be trying to just dedicate yourself more to that, especially if you've been more sidetracked by life. Now, advice with the Devil card, this is making sure that you understand that any attachments that you quote unquote feel that are negative, whether that's to substances, to certain individuals, to certain outcomes, understand that that's more so something that you can't overcome, and it may be more so a situation where you have to claim power over whatever is holding you captive. Okay, some of you, the only reason why you feel so stuck or stagnant to certain things that are in lower vibration mainly has a lot to do with you guys believing that that thing has power over you, or believing that you're not strong enough to overcome it. Okay? I'm hearing like self-medicating to deal with trauma. So that's something you guys do have to address as well. It's like if you are taking any substances, but that's very specific for certain people. Don't take that in if that's not you. But what to avoid during this time frame with the Page of Cups. This is taking the immature route with things. I'm hearing there may be some people around you who are like testing your patience or doing things to kind of like aggravate you. And even in a situation where you could handle things one way, it's like making sure that you're handling things, I don't know how to put this into words. Make sure you're not handling things in an immature way, or allowing someone else's immaturity to almost, I don't know, make you feel some type of way when it's them. Like some of you are really taking it personal with the fact that someone is immature and isn't able to give you what you need romantically as like a personal shot. And it's not. It's just a reflection of their own immaturity. But when it comes to the challenge that may come up, I do have the Judgment card. So this could be decisions that you guys are making during this time frame. You could be making some decisions without really having all the details quite yet. Or some of you guys, let's just be honest. We have to be completely honest. Some of you could be making decisions that are more detrimental to you by like, except because the Judgment card is the energy of bringing people back. So this could be bringing people back in your energy that you've already mentally decided, no, I don't want them in my space. Or allowing them to occupy your mental space, if not physically bringing them back into your life. And it's messing with your judgment. Okay? Clarify the Judgment card. Why is this here? Oh, this could also be issues with resurrecting a relationship with the person you may have children with. Or if you're married, it's like you and your person need to be on the same page in order for this marriage to be healthy. And that's taking some time for you guys to get back to a point to where the relationship is functional and happy. Either it's you're not happy or this person isn't. But I definitely see that. But career, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So this is either you guys wanting to kind of step away from your current job and maybe still stay in the same field but just do something different. Or you feel like if you were to leave a particular job, it's like, what would you do next? Like, what would be the most sound direction to take? And that's where like you're stuck in this middle ground. Some of you may have also recently quit with this 5 of Pentacles energy. You could be having to make some crucial decisions when it comes to finances, or when it comes to like, again, what's your next move? I'm hearing I want more money. So some of you still work at the same job. It's just like financially, you don't feel like you're stable enough. Like you may feel like your financial situation is very up and down for whatever reason. And it could be something that you're also trying to sort out. So this feels like more so I'm trying to get my finance balanced time frame and making some important decisions here. That may kind of dip into your finances. Like I'm hearing a big purchase. Now love, I have the Sun card. So some of you could be dealing with the Leo, or this is just realizations that you're having in regards to your love life. This is you seeing people for who they truly are, seeing the reality of the situation here, and moving accordingly. Okay, a lot of you are looking for somebody who's going to complete you and make you happy, but you could be feeling like maybe you need to close some cycles out first with a particular person in order for you to move on and actually attract that. For a lot of you, you're more so like hopeful that maybe the person that you're with right now, you guys would just be able to move on from the issues you guys are currently going through. But it's a lot of pettiness going on and a lot of questions that are really not answered. So it's hard to come to a conclusion. But this is what I see. I hope I put things in perspective. If you took something from this video, of course, thumbs it up. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, Pisces.